Hello everyone and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you are doing well. So in this video, I will explain about the operators in Salesforce Apex. In that, we will understand four types of operators. The first one, arithmetic, second, comparison, third, logical, and fourth, assignment. So here, for all these operators, I will explain their syntax, their uses, and how we can use them in Salesforce Apex code. So for that, watch this video till the end and don't miss any step. And if you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Also, you can check out our playlist that we have created on the Salesforce and the Agentforce. In the Salesforce, we have setup, configuration, Salesforce flows, data loader, reports and dashboards, etc. And also we have the Agentforce playlist where I have explained the Agentforce from basic to advanced level. We also have the webinar playlist. You can check out our playlist in the description. Now, without any delay, let's get started. So let's understand what are the operators in Apex. The operators are special symbols used to perform operations on variables and values. For example, we need to perform the operations like addition, comparison, logical checking between the two values or the two variables, and then we also need to assign some value to particular variable. So for this addition, comparison, logical checking and assignments, we need to use signs. Those are nothing but the operators. Another thing, types of operators in Apex. So first we have arithmetic operators, then we have comparison operators, then we have logical operators, after that assignment operators, and then increment and decrement operators. So all these operators I will explain in this session. So first we have arithmetic operators in Apex. Let's understand what are the arithmetic operators. The arithmetic operators are used to perform mathematical calculation. That means if we want to perform any mathematical calculation in our Salesforce, then we will use these type of operators where we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and then modulus. So now where we can use these type of operators? For example, in campaign object, we have two fields. The first one is expected revenue from the particular lead and the another one is actual revenue. So now here we want to calculate how much actual revenue we got from the campaign. For that, what we can do? We can take the expected revenue field, then we can use the subtraction operator, and then we can use actual revenue so that we can get the difference between the values that we have provided in the expected revenue and actual revenue. So like this, we can use arithmetic operators in Salesforce. Now let's understand how we can use these type of operators in Salesforce. For that, let me navigate to the developer console. Here I created one class which is operator demo. After that, we declared method which is show calculation. Then we declared two integers num1 and num2 which are the integer type. For num1 we assign 20 value and for num2 we assign 10 value. Now here we used one equal to operator. Here you can see. So this is also type of operator in Apex. This operator we used assign a particular value to the variable. That means what is happening over here? For num1 which is the variable, we are assigning 20 value. At the last, what will happen? When we will use this num1 over here, in this num1 we will have 20 as a value. And also same for the num2. When we will use this num2 over here, this will have 10 as value. So for this equal to operator, we use assign any value to the variables. Now here I have used the different types of arithmetic operators. Here we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and then division. Now here let's execute this class. So let me remove this one. Here we have operator demo class dot and then we need to use method name. As I execute this class, open the debug only, and here you can see we got the addition which is we have value 20 and 10. Now we got the addition as 30, then subtraction 10. After that we got the multiplication 200 and then division 2. So in this way, we can use the arithmetic operators in Salesforce. Now let's understand the another type of operators in Apex. After that, we have the comparison operator. The comparison operators compare two values and return either true or false. And here we have the different types of operator. The first one we have equal to operator. But here you can see in this class we used only single equal to, and here we have double equal to. So here the single equal to we can use assign any value to the variable. And after that, here we have double equal to, which is used to compare two values. For example, we want to send an email to the accounts which priority is high. Then what we can do, we have the account priority field on the account object. We can use that account priority field. Then we can use this equal to operator. And after that, we can use this equal to operator, and then we can provide the value. Which value we need to provide? We need to provide the high, because we want to send an email only those account records which account priority is high. So using this equal to operator, we can check whether that particular account has account priorities high or not. After that, we have not equal to operator, greater than, less than, greater than equal to, and less than equal to. So this type of comparison operator we have in the Salesforce Apex, which is used to return the value either true or false. Now let's understand the example. For that, again let me navigate to the developer console. Now here you can see we have the method check amount, and then we have declared one decimal variable which is opportunity amount, and then we have assigned some value for this opportunity amount variable which is 50,000. Now here we have the comparison operators which will compare this value with this particular values, and it will return either true or false. That means in the first debug statement, here you can see, here we have the opportunity amount, here we have the value which is 50,000. Is 50,000 is greater than 10,000 or not? Yes, it is more than 10,000, so it will return true. After that, the another debug statement we have, opportunity amount is equal to 50,000. Yes, the 50,000 is equal to 50,000. This will also return true. And after that, we have the another debug statement which is 50,000 is not equal to 20,000. So yes, this is not equal to 20,000. So this will also return true. That means after comparing these values with this opportunity amount variable, we got the true as output. So let me execute this class. I need to change the method name over here and execute. After that, let's open the debug only. And here you can see for every statement we got true as output. So in this way, we can use the comparison operator in Salesforce Apex. Now let's understand another operator in Salesforce Apex, which is assignment operator. So here assignment operators are used to assign values to the variable. The first variable, at starting I explained the assign operator, which is used to assign any value to the variable. After that, we have another operator, add and assign. Then we have subtract and assign, and then multiply and assign. So now let's see other assignment operators. For that, again let me navigate to the developer console. So now I declare one integer which variable name is score, and using assignment operator which is equal to operator 10 value to this variable. That means now in this score we have 10 as value. After that, we are using here add and assign variable. Now what is happening over here? Here you can see in this score what we have 10 as value. Now here we used add and assign. So first this is adding this particular value to the existing score. That means now the value will be 10 plus 5 equal to 15, and this equal to operator is using for assigning this 15 value to the score. Now when we execute this class, first it will display the 15 as value, and after that, now in this score which value we have, this time we don't have this 10 value, rather than now in this variable we have 15 as value. Now what is happening over here? here we have the value which is score as 15. Then we have subtract as operator, subtraction, and then which value 3, and again we are assigning this value to the score. Now the score will be 15 minus 3 which is 12. So here it will display 12 value. Now as I execute this class, you will have the 15 and 12 as output. So let's save this class and let me execute it. So we need to change the method name over here and execute. Open the debug only, and here you can see first we have 15 and then we have 12. So same as I explained you, first it is adding the 5 to the existing variable and then it is assigning the value. That means here we got the 15 and then it is subtracting 3 from this 15, so we got 12. So in this way we can use this multiply and assign operator in Salesforce. Now after this operator, we have another operator is logical operator. So before moving ahead, here is very big announcement for the Salesforce geekers. As you visit to our SalesforceFAQs.com website, here you can see, here we have complete guide to start the Salesforce and the Agent Force. As you visit to here, you can start here to learn Salesforce right away. And for you, here we have customized everything, your learning paths. So here we have the Salesforce admin and consultant. After that, the Salesforce basics. Then everything you will be find as per your requirement. Here also we used to post articles on the Salesforce function formulas, Apex and the triggers, Lightning Web Components, Omni channels, data loader tutorials, reports and dashboards, Tableau tutorials. Also we have the flows, Agent Force, and then we also have the trainings where you will get Salesforce admin training course, Salesforce developer training course, Agent Force training course, and with that you will also have all training courses where you will get admin, developer and the Agent Force training course in discounted price. With that, we have Agent Force live training and we are going to conduct a live webinar on the Agent Force, which we are going to conduct at July. Build your Agent Force AI agent in Salesforce, where I will show you the demo. Using that, you can build your first Agent Force service agent, assign them topic, instructions and then actions. And regarding this, if you have any query, you can book a free call where I will be consult you regarding your queries. Now let's coming back to our topic. The logical operator are used combine multiple conditions. And after that, the logical operator we have, the first one is and or not. Let me tell you when we can use the and operator. For example, you have account priorities high. So first condition we have account priorities high. And then you have another condition which is account rating should be hot. Then only you need to send the email to that particular account. Now here, which operator we can use? So here we can use the AND operator. Why? Because this AND operator makes sure these both conditions are true. So the first condition we have account priority should be high and the account rating should be hot. Then only the email should be get sent to that particular account record. Now after that we have OR operator. When we can use this OR operator? Again the same conditions. The first condition account priority equal to high and then account rating equal to hot. But now the scenario is either the account priority is high or the account rating is hot. From both these conditions, if any condition will be true, then also we want to send an email. For example, for any particular account priority is high and the account rating is cold, then also using this OR operator, the email will get sent. Why? Because from both condition, any condition should be true. After that, we have the third operator, which is not. Now, when we can use the not operator, for example, again we can take the example for the account priority. When we want to send an email, all the account records, but if any account priority is low, then for those accounts only, we don't want to send an email. So here, how we can use this not operator? We can use if account priority should not equal to low, then for those accounts, the email should not get sent. So now let's understand how we can use these logical operators in Apex. For that, let me navigate to the developer console. Now here you can see, first I declare one integer which is experience equal to 3. And after that, I declare one boolean variable which is certification equal to true. Now for example, any company recruiting the candidate for their some position, and their condition is if any candidate have experience is equal to 3 years, and also if they have any certification, then only they are eligible for the Salesforce developer role. So here, if we want both conditions should be true, then what we can use? We can use AND operator. Now here you can see our first condition, experience is greater than equal to 2. So we have 3 years of experience. That means this condition is true. And with this condition, the another condition also should true. So here for a particular candidate, the certification is also true. That means these both conditions are true. Now, if these both conditions are true, then only this block will get executed. Otherwise, here I am adding else block, and then let me copy this debug statement, and here I am adding not eligible for Salesforce developer role. Now let's understand which block will get executed. Since these both conditions are true, so this block will get execute which is eligible for Salesforce developer role. So let's save this class and let's execute it. Open the debug only, and here you can see eligible for Salesforce developer role. Now let's change the conditions. Now if I add the certifications as false over here, let's save this code. Here we have used the AND operator. We check both conditions should be true. The first condition is true and the second condition is false, because means the particular candidate have the experience are more than 2 years, but that candidate does not have the certifications. Now what will happen? Since this AND operator is checking both the conditions and this condition is not meeting the criteria, it will execute this else block. Let's check it. Click on execute, debug only, and here you can see not eligible for Salesforce developer role. Now again let's use the another operator which is OR. So let me remove this and here I am adding OR operator. Let's save this class. Now this time what will happen? Since we have first condition as true and another condition is false, but since we are using this this OR operator is checking from these both conditions, at least one condition should be true. That means this condition is true, so this will execute this if block which is eligible for Salesforce developer role. Let's execute this class. Debug only. This candidate is eligible for Salesforce developer role. So in this way, we can use the logical operator in Salesforce Apex. So I hope you have understood about how we can use the operators in Salesforce Apex. In this session, I have explained what are the operators in Salesforce Apex, and then I explained the arithmetic operator, logical operator, comparison operator, and assignment operator. I hope whatever I have explained, you understood that. If you also want to create your own Agentforce agent, then do register for the webinar that we are going to conduct 8th of July. It's totally free, and if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Thank you.